The 500% productivity spike. OpenAI just recorded a 500% increase in engineering output by removing humans from the coordination loop. The experimental Symphony protocol uses a digital board to manage a fleet of autonomous coding agents that assign, review, and merge code without a single manual prompt. This marks the end of the one-person, one-chatbot era. We are moving into a period where enterprise value is defined by the density of your agentic fleet rather than the size of your human headcount. Companies are no longer buying software. They are deploying digital assembly lines that operate 24 hours a day, even when the lights are off. This transition is powered by a new type of architectural backbone called the Workspace Orchestrator. From chatting to digital assembly lines, the fundamental shift in May 2026 is the move from instruction-based computing to intent-based workflows. In the old model, you asked a chatbot to write an email. In the new Workspace Agent model, you define a business objective, and the lead agent recruits a specialized team. One micro-agent scrapes the CRM, another cross-references legal compliance, and a third handles the final delivery. This is the agent-to-agent, or A2A protocol. It effectively turns a company's internal data into a living ecosystem where agents negotiate with each other to solve problems. This removes the human bottleneck, but it creates a massive new challenge regarding technical latency, solving the latency bottleneck. Building a fleet of 50 agents is useless if they spend half their time waiting for server handshakes. OpenAI solved this last week by launching WebSocket-based execution, which maintains a persistent, bidirectional connection between the model and the workspace. This reduces workflow latency by 40%, allowing agents to reason and act in near real time. Think of it like moving from a walkie-talkie where only one person can speak at a time to a constant open mic conference call. This speed is what makes multi-agent systems feel like a seamless part of the team, rather than a slow automation script. However, as these fleets grow, they require a more robust security perimeter to prevent agentic sprawl. The new Enterprise Security Perimeter. Security in 2026 is no longer about blocking hackers. It is about managing agentic permissions. With the launch of ChatGPT Enterprise Key Management, organizations can now sandbox agents so they can execute code and move data without ever leaving the corporate firewall. This solves the compliance nightmare that halted deployment for years. But a new risk has emerged: logic loops. When two agents from different departments have conflicting goals, they can stall an entire department. This is why the role of the agent strategist has become the most critical hire of the year. They are the ones setting the soft token limits and task budgets that prevent a fleet from burning through its entire compute allocation in a single afternoon. The real implication. The shift toward multi-agent orchestration means we are witnessing the birth of the headcount equivalent AI. By integrating the Symphony control plane and the agent-to-agent protocol, businesses are effectively transforming from human-led organizations into compute-led networks. For the enterprise strategist, the competitive moat is no longer your proprietary data, but the efficiency of your orchestration logic. This changes management from a task of supervising people to a task of designing agentic workflows. You must prepare for a world where your largest operational expense is not salary, but tokens. Watch the upcoming June conference on agentic identity standards. That event will determine if these fleets can eventually work across different company boundaries, or if we are building a new era of digital silos. The winners of this cycle are those who stop treating AI as a tool and start treating it as the primary engine of their organizational structure. Subscribe for more.